that give them the incentive.
They're certainly going to try to play their trade once again, heading into this side. The recon giving them all the information they need, and the Vipers turn the entry fragger. With nowhere to go. They will get their turret in a few seconds though, so maybe that extra man can help them out.
With the way that one tap god just ran in, it almost felt
Anti-eco, the mid to B split coming in as that Sova and the Chamber go it alone towards B long. Whimp, he'll catch the first out, and just like that, Revenant should be able to get an easy plant, but KnightRider looking behind the wall in the shadows. Had the opportunity to pick one out, but he's not able to deliver.
They do have that Marshal, which is one of the only tools that might be able to lead its way to damage. That's before Ember gets another kill with the Classic. And you assume that these Classics won't be doing jack at found, and even Psy looking unlikely to find any more damage. Come on, Psy. He's soon going to be circled around if he tries going towards Boiler. And
a snowman push here maybe in this round. Look to avoid that killjoy utility altogether. Revenant, this is what we talked about. They've got the pre-match preparation, and it might just work out, but already through the smokes they've got a couple out, and while KnightRider does get one back, it's just not enough.
One tap god, the ambitious plant, not denied, and he's able to make his way back towards main. The man disadvantage is now truly going to be a handicap for God's Reign unless utility is going to be of prime use. The recon gives away a lot of this post plan, but they're still not able to find the numbers. They're still not able to fight in the fight here. God's Reign, it slips away from them. Ember, oh, he finds a second, has the heal. Time gonna be of the essence. Still has a little more left in the tank, but not a whole lot. He needs to find the mileage. He needs to find the kills. 70 HP, and this could be the 1 versus 4. No, blackhawk.
This time, instead, they're just trying to deny this a hit, and they've fallen prey to Josh S on that mid lurk. Again, he came through from A on that lurk last round. Now with the mid lurk actively set up, he's gave his team that secondary option as they leave that A side, head now towards the mid to B.
Yeah, and Josh S already peeking in from kitchen is making a meal out of Revenant, out of God's Reign in a very important round. They win this clinically, they recoup on all the losses they had, especially for your Viper and Sage, especially Sage.
1 point away from the Viper's pit, and will Blackhawk likely to pick up the orb?
Ambitious.
They should get the Viper's pit online. They should be able to play on the post, and once again they're gonna rush it down. They've got the plant as well, and Whimp survives.
Deny!
No, he doesn't. vibhoRR with the deny. The shock dust coming into play, and suddenly Revenant in a bad spot. But it's all down to Josh S. Coming through now on the backup is God's Reign already. It's a 2v4 now. It's the SDA player.
Round each other's position and aggression. And ooh, Josh S finds the silver lining, finds the timing, and exploits vibhoRR. His position discovered. KnightRider on the re-aggression, but not able to do nada. No, Josh S being squared in from Orange and Snowman ends up melting under the pressure, and it's all on Ching to deliver. Hoax. They know that they have the advantage by a mile, so they have put themselves in prime vicinity to exploit, and they exploited on the back of late rotations made for compensating on that man disadvantage. vibhoRR left to make a hero play, but again, you can't put your individuals in positions like this all across the map.
Something happened. Yop didn't find much value. Can Psy find his redemption? Because God's Reign, they made the right read. They've stacked up this ace site, and Hoax, he started them off right. Psy though with a little bit of a whiff, and that just won't matter because the Resurrect has made sure one tap god has come back online. The Revenant now with a 2-man advantage, able to waltz their way into side.
Ching towards the backside position already well accounted for. And one tap yet again to deal the decisive blow. For barely
made a risky pick with that icebox coming into play, but clearly something that they had prepared for, and so far that preparation paying massive dividends. Once again on the 4-1 split, but this time the Hunter's Fury make sure that Revenant feel the fury that God's Reign have been able to display. But again, Psy getting just straight up drift on the aim duels, and Whimp is this time who shuts him down. 4v4 on the map, and Ember, he's on that crucial flank, but it's all about Josh S, man. Look at his position.
Josh S is going to be crucial. So is vibhoRR, as vibhoRR does have that Viper split, so they can navigate this post plant in a little bit of an orderly fashion. Although the counter Viper split to add on to the misery, and Ching takes down Hoax. Crucially, blackhawk is out of the picture, so no Viper split for Revenant to play with. Rather, it's Ching on the operator with 33 HP, slowly but surely being healed up. But the aggression close towards Icebox still yet untamed.
Let's play.
Oh, and Ching, he picks them off like flies and make sure he doesn't take the op. The last player standing for KnightRider now to those expectations where Revenant as a team is where they're shining. Once again able to waltz their way into this B side, playing on that post plant, and while side does get the opening one, that's all it will be, because Revenant happy to play deep on side. Look at Whimp's position.
Exactly. They're not gonna expect this. They're not gonna see this coming from a mile away. Although Hoax does take down one tap god. Whimp wondering why his teammates even showed face. He's taken the aggro. He's played brilliantly in this post plant, and Sai finally gets a break with that operator. Gets the pick, but not in full safety just yet. No, the dismiss, and one tap god's trying to play with him here. 45 HP, but he still gets to keep his life intact. All the way to his snowman, while vibhoRR tries to re-aggress from orange to try to regain control. Blackhawk peaks at the perfect moment. The man disadvantage. Sai really does need to come up with a heroic play, and he has Hoax to do that alongside with. The only problem though, Ching, the absolute demon, still alive in this 2 versus 2. And one tap god deleting Hoax. CQC. Revenant yet again giving God's Reign a sniff, a chance at victory, but snagging it right back.
It's all down to Sai.
They spotted him out.
They know where he is. He's got the dreams, but
no, this time they change route. They walled off on the tube, so going back towards B is gonna be a slightly harder task. Although Josh S was not able to wait. How the hell did he get killed in that position? Sai's all the way back in boiler. Did he die on the TP? Oh, that's actually a blessing in disguise. Now he's in easy position to revive, and Ching getting that pick back. The numbers actually end up working, and even though God's Reign finally get a break in terms of the early man deficit, fortune just doesn't seem to be on their side.
It's just not working out for God's Reign. Everything can go wrong. Does seem to be going wrong, but Murphy's Law surely at some point it will end. KnightRider, he finds a crucial one, and now Revenant forced to head on towards the A side. But with the Vipers world set up, it has to be this mirror matchup that blackhawk will have to pull off. The wrap though coming through from Whimp, the IGL leading the charge. He's found a crucial double. Still playing it safe, looking to get the contact, and vibhoRR on the flank will spot him out the time. All vibhoRR needed. But blackhawk finally catches him out. The trade comes through for Hoax, and now it's Hunter versus Hunter to make one of them the prey. The recon gives Hoax the information of where Ching might just be, but Ching able to play that time. Once again, taps
of testing, and sadly, Revenant, not only are their individual plays working out brilliantly, but they're able to play off each other in a very coordinated fashion as well when required, especially those post plants. And well, talking about post plants yet again, is God's Reign at that man deficit as they try to commence on that retake.
The lockdown does come through though, and they have the Hunter's Fury as well to clear out crucial positions. But the wall goes down, and vibhoRR gets one hell of a... But their tournament lives on the line for God's Reign. Gonna face a lot of trouble. The flank already coming through with the B-long push from Revenant. And while KnightRider does smell something, he's gonna have to face off a 2-man show all by himself. One tap gets one, and on the other side, Revenant with yet another. And Ching turning around in the nick of time to find one as well. It seems like Icebox. God's Reign with the force, so that is what is crucial, OG. They've got 3 Spectre and a Stinger on Hoax. They're trying to make their way into this A side, but they haven't checked Josh S, and he will most certainly deliver. The Headhunter living up to his name as his spike has been dropped, and so will be God's Reign. Revenant now likely to secure match point with this round, but Sai.
And also talking about sick montages, that's what Revenant have been making here at the Penta Pro Series so far. They're making this look relatively easy. blackhawk essentially walking into Sai's crosshair there, and that gives them the opening towards the B side. Nobody from Revenant
look at vibhoRR.
towards A on the defense, and this late lurk from vibhoRR as he's on route to find brilliant timing. Is he heading towards kitchen? Is he going towards snowman? I think kitchen is the route to go. That trap! No! No! Ching knows! Oh, he was in the throne. Low vibhoRR.
Yeah, Ching. The trap told him he's being hunted pro. He nowhere to go. He just was inevitable. Still though, Revenant have the better weapons, trying to come through on the retake, and Whimp and one tap find crucial
They're
one.
doing it.
One tap with yet another, now leaving Hoax in a 1v2 position. He swings
Okay,
out.
bro. That Rana, I would have straight up been like, you know what? Kind of removed from the equation. And blackhawk in big positioning. No! The white swing! It betrays him!
Word cut down, but Revenant still able to hold it down. It's Ching and Whimp in a matter of
The
success.
same kind of energy. You need to keep the same kind of morale. Beautiful flash, dude! KnightRider just got destroyed by that flash. No cap.
One enemy remaining.
Talking about getting destroyed, it seems like God's reign in this round will likely be the same, but Hoax actually able to recover his Spectre and pull a crucial one back. One tap God now left very low. He's gonna have to make sure he doesn't peek out. And ensures that Whimp takes first contact, and Whimp doing exactly that, marking the crossing into market. And Hoax, they're just not able to find one. And one tap God now in a very one and done position, still manages to pick one out, and it's crucial because he's setting up the bait for Whimp. The crossfire now coming down as Revenant, they make sure they make God's reign pay in that choke point. Hoax again left all by his lonesome in a one.
However, if he doesn't even out the numbers before the plant, it does make it significantly harder.
30 seconds
The
left.
utility dumped on top, the door
Oh,
firmly
wow.
broken, and the white swing from Ching with that.
But almost landed the blind shot.
They killed my hawk.
Josh is anticipating this kind of an aggressive stance, but
No,
the
the
flash was
flash.
brilliant from Psy. Josh tried his very best to maybe lay down a little utility for the cover. Ching not crunched upon just yet. vibhoRR finally emerges to find the trade. However, it's still the numbers even inside. So close! Oh, he finds the ding, but not the kill! No! Blackhawk, he's not able to shrouded step his way to safety. And one tap God's left alongside Whimp, but Whimp not close for the support. He has a little bit of utility to work with. The fragment to try and push back vibhoRR just a teeny bit. And Hoax pushes back Whimp with that recon. Whimp still having a small ability to isolate the frag. They're definitely paranoid here, Revenant Esports. And they're relying on one-tap God's aggression to find a little bit of information, but not that kind of confirmation. vibhoRR now with that lockdown. A little bit of an overblow, but again, they don't have the kind of visual aids that we do, right? They do not have the X-ray enabled if you're a little new to Valorant. So they have to take as much precaution as humanly possible. And again, Ching with that chain gun is an absolute demon. Luckily, it's put to bed. Ooh, Josh S, what a tap on a Hoax! It makes the situation far more doable for Revenant. Blackhawk has picked up that Odin. It's a problematic thing now. Spam potential huge. They have a little bit of utility to base their attack on as well. That turret and that alarm bot could be used invaluably. But the aggression not spotted. No, vibhoRR, brilliant punish. Delayed. Revenant are still very much focused towards that B main hit, which is not going to be anytime soon. Blackhawk, he actually finds Hoax in that exposed position. You'd assume he'd be playing with KnightRider in tandem. KnightRider needs to enable the tailwind to try and get back to safety. But with Blackhawk around the corner, that's Josh S actually. Is it really safety? Nah, it isn't. Across the board, they start losing fights here, God's reign. I mean, you kind of want to play this mid-round loose. I think this is what one of the end results of it is.
Still though, the opportunity present. Psy with an all command can pull off the impossible. It's all down to Ember in this 1v1. Smells someone out and trying to go through with the white swing. He spots out Josh S and takes him out. 2v2 now on the map. Psy delivers yet another devastating blow, and suddenly Revenant, they have fallen apart. One tap God though with the dream, the updraft coming out. Spots out one, and now Psy left with the barest, the lowest, the way to hit is 9.
Or he has a good idea of Blackhawk's position. The swarm grenade is gonna push him back into its market. Wait, what? That's on the that's onto his tree. One tap god actually finds a bullet in the back of his head. And suddenly the defense crumbles. It looked so peaceful right up until that very point. Trying to get a little bit of a glimpse towards this B-side defense. Without any killjoy utility here, it becomes a little problematic on the whole.
What?
Although one tap god still finds that with the frenzy at such range. He finds the double. One tap god making this somewhat doable here for Revenant Esports in a round like this.
One enemy remaining.
Oh no, blackhawk, he was being set up so well. Hey, at least Whimp finds a trade. It's a little consolation though. Ember on 4 HP, him allowing to survive is somewhat criminal.
What matters is that Revenant now, they're facing off against the God's Reign on a roll, so they set up one tap god for success. The aggression paying off as he finds one, and while the trade does come out, Whimp ensures that they've got the man advantage, but still, Ching left in a one and done position. KnightRider might just abuse, try to catch him out because he's got Whimp, and now Ching to get yet another
They lose a round like that, they have ultimates, they have a buy, they can afford it. But it's about how many instances of this can they afford. No, what? How is that not a kill? Ching, close range, and he manages to survive. blackhawk close on the trade to his short. And it's left us to a dead even situation. One tap god with a need to play retake Revenant.
Pops the null command a little too early though, and one tap god looking to take the fight. Slows them down. The null command now shut down. God's Reign, they've got the advantage, they've got the side. The revive should be able to come through from Josh S, but I think Ember is expecting it. Here's the audio cue, peeks off of it, and it's all about that bait. The Nano Swarm's now coming through, and Josh is able to successfully bait the revive to trade off one. 1v1, it's Killjoy versus Killjoy. The bigger brain to come alive.
All the more excited. The fast play from one tap god. The flash adopts the sky, and he's still able to put it to success. 6 bullets. Okay. What was he trying to do there? Nonetheless, they still find the trades. God's Reign, and they're able to fight this back momentarily. It's all left on his side. After a Pandenomium in a round like this.
Walking straight into sight.
Quick split now on fruition. Ember does have a lot of stars placed, so it's possible for them to layer the utility together. However, they're still within the site and they need to play off each other where one base this post plant off. They have decent positioning as well, both towards main, towards tree, and towards hell. And they're exercising it due diligently as well. This is everything that we wanted to see from Revenant Esports.
So Revenant quite low, might catch them out. It's all about the duel. He's able to pull off against Ching, finds one and almost makes it the double. Whimp left with really low HP, but at this point it just won't matter. KnightRider on his lonesome, spotted out on the flank, and this particular round it is that eco situation, and KnightRider, the sole one with some investment, will not get any dice. Josh S with the lineup, able to pick one up, but vibhoRR holds down the side, finds 2 crucial picks with that right click. It's a round of that Killjoy though, that Josh is able to get a couple more back, and Ching will ensure that they're able to pick off the site.
It's not to be denied entry of this ace site.
Hold on though. Because you've got Revenant trying to pick up the pace on their bonus once again. vibhoRR, the anchor on this ace site, delivers with a double, but Revenant, they're still able to get the site, and that's what is crucial, because Whimp now, through the shadows, he's able to spot out KnightRider, and while Revenant, they may be stuck, blackhawk should be able to get out soon enough. The backup coming from his team, the flash to break out that crossfire, but blackhawk still can't move, no shrouded step, no smoke to get himself out. Revenant in a bad position, but blackhawk, he just decides to finally hightail as his smoke comes back online. The plant will go down, OG, and 3v3 in a bonus. Looks like a decent round already.
Ching, it's crucial that he stays alive from that position. blackhawk given away by the recon, but he's behind somewhat hard cover, so he can't be spammed down just yet. The possibility of a reposition and Whimp being on such decent HP allows Revenants to still have a leg in the negotiation for this round. Whimp, he's gonna play around the cover, close range, he's spraying.
Bonus, they're gonna have to play on that eco once again. We saw them pull it off once in the first half, but it's unlikely that they're gonna do it again. Whoa!
Disgusting shot, man. Ember is known for such sheriff shots, so better be careful. vibhoRR has a very good off angle.
To the cosmic dimension.
vibhoRR with the double and the hold.
Again,
Looking relatively well for God's Reign at the moment. They cannot afford to give away even a single individual pick. Revenant Esports known from clawing back from these kind of deficits. So KnightRider with a very, very well-timed flank to seal the deal shut. The dink.
A crucial one though, they're able to nullify the score line, and now both teams with equal weapons online. We finally see KnightRider getting that big daddy weapon. He's got his op in his hands, pulled out that first pick. They're actually deciding to play on this side. The Killjoy ulti gonna detain every single one of them. They've got
Perfectly
to
delayed.
find the picks. Oh no, but they all get locked down.
Yeah. That was so well orchestrated from Revenant Esports, although still possible for vibhoRR at the clutch, as lockdown still present in his shoulders. And a large responsibility as well. We're still opting for the gunfights, 28 HP. He's almost a dead man at this point.
Take it with his fragment. I'm guessing he failed his lineup, I'm not exactly sure, but hey, a crucial round no less. And with that lockdown paying dividends, Revenant, they switch up their sides looking for the mid to be hit. KnightRider gets caught out, Ching picks off yet another, and now the mid to be hit coming into fruition. It's all down to Hoax to be the hunter and push them back, but the backup coming through. vibhoRR truly been a menace
Not like
in
this.
this defense, but not enough, man. It's always decent, but not enough for God's Reign.
Again, why the hesitation with the lockdown in a round like this? It was so doable. Now Hoax had a massive handicap in this one open plant. If Hoax was maybe moments earlier on the rotation, would have been able to get a frag for free, and he still finds himself the 1 versus 1. A very doable ask. The drone to add information. That tag gives the confirmation. Hoax with the shock dart setting up for the reposition. Is he able to find this though, as he's in a position of disposition? 60 HP. Josh has playing time brilliantly, not giving away the fight for free. And your backup is far from removed from this equation. He's gotten suppressed. He soon shall face the wrath of Revenant. KnightRider trying to reply, and I think he shot Whimp through the smoke there. Hoax needs to buy as much time as humanly possible, but is not able to base his defense whatsoever. And considering that vibhoRR has the lockdown, Revenant yet again need to play this post plan aggressively, hence they're forcing such uncomfortable fights. God's Reign has the opportunity here, mind you, with that backstab. vibhoRR, no, transition, that was their hope, and he still clings on to it. Has the ability now to pull out the lockdown, but he gets denied and blocked the pace.
It's all a fake though. It's all a fake. They push in towards this B side because they've got from the shadows. Look at the spike. One tap God just looking to kill so he can bait out the rotations while they all walk into the A side.
He actually does.
He gets the site, he gets the lockdown as well, and they suddenly have to change their plans. They're like, wait, we didn't expect to get the B site, but alright, we'll reposition. He will be able to get the plot, and this is such a weird round.
I mean, it's a weird round considering that you usually account for one tap God dying, right? Considering that God's Reign had the information as well, they knew that the defense is very split and they're playing retake towards B, so very viable for them to do so. And now with this lockdown, what they've been playing so aggressively in the past few rounds for, they now have to face its wrath. Ching still does good in delivering a kill, and they're slowly but surely doing it here. He's gonna be detained, however. And the round confirmed now for God's Reign, almost confirmed. I mean, there's still a very, very small chance side though. Side's presence. And with a lot of utility towards this ace side, it could very well be Reckoning walking into a trap. However, they think the better of it, and one tap God really wants to force the fight towards mid. Ember ends up going down, and a huge problem now on the hands of God's Reign. No more smokes for the retake, less utility to base off individual play, but they at least thin out the numbers advantage swaying the other way, and Josh with the close position able to find the frag on a KnightRider. He has the lockdown, he has the ability to get better positioning, and he's exercising all his options brilliantly. Hoax putting a little bit of pressure. The second shock dart should be the kill. No, he survives a 1 HP Josh S. Unbelievable.
And it's all down to blackhawk to save his comrade, to get him out of that position, and blackhawk using the shortest step to get into side. Hoax now in an impossible spot. Shuts down the 1 HP player, but gets instantly traded out. That's a worthwhile trade. blackhawk now with the plant, but he's missed what we expect this map to be much closer. Both of the teams a lot more comfortable, and God's Reign fighting back with that last round. They've broken Revenant's economy. Should be able to comfortably secure once again the 11-11 equalization of the scoreline, and they do exactly that. But can they do it in flawless fashion? The onside.
back towards defender spawn almost.
The null command used though to make sure that the fragment can't come out, but immediately the Hunter's Fury from all the way back in defender side spawn to destroy that lockdown allows Ember to stay on site to play the secret agent and to deny Ember now. Play across the shadows, finds the spike, might find yet another. The gravity well to buy him some time in the backup now coming through as God's Rain. They look for match point. Ember with the triple will be the anchor as God's Rain boil it down to a 1v4. Josh S now with an impossible task, with nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. Rotation, but no, actually they just choose. We're gonna play deep on site. Astras over towards B. Still a triple stack on this A side. It's all down to KnightRider with the Blaze Storm to make something happen. But no, it's his mirror. One tap got to find one. Josh has come through on the lurk, and it's all falling apart.
Spike planted.
KnightRider so close with that operator. A lot of pressure on this man to try and deliver the closure, and he gets the shot on Josh S. The front foot in the retake they needed to get this map done and dusted with. blackhawk close range with the Spectre can absolutely shred, but he needs to be accounted for. They have Hoax right around the corner, and KnightRider swapping weaponry. He has the blades available as well. The close range swing, KnightRider prioritizing the fight, gets the triple, and it's all on Ember. 1 versus 2 to close this map right here, right now. He's been a beast so far, and he continues to do so. Ember sets them a scorch with the blaze as he continues to fume on the server. But is this gonna be enough?
Whimp on the back of a 0 point is able to take up a crucial position down wine. Can he squeeze them like grapes though, God's Rain, because they're moving into this A side. The 4-man blind and the fragment to make sure they're all stuck. Whimp with the spam gets a crucial double.
That astral pull was so big, so brilliant. Oh no.
Spike down A.
God's Rain. Seems that it might have come
One enemy remaining.
out of bed.
They picked up match point, and they're gonna look to pick up the pace. A fast they hit on the cards here, OG, as Revenant look to take this side. No vibhoRR to hold it down. It's just Ember on his lonesome for our match point and potentially series point. Finals point round is going to be a 5v5 retake.
Spike planted.
Not an impossible one for the like of God's Rain. They have utility, they have weaponry, they have everything in position to clinically retake this A site. Positions from Revenant are pretty decent. Nobody looking towards door, however. Ember finds the opener. Quick trade from One Tap God. They now breach their way from heaven and rain down all hell on One Tap, who's just dancing in hell with a shorty. Oh, what a jump! Hoax finds the opening, finds the hope. Ching not able to hold on though, and Josh S trying his very best to survive. They did, however, display dominant. Truly did put Revenant to the test.